Okay, this is page 3 of your review. Okay, so on these problems, we're using ax squared plus bx plus c. So, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to negative 3. To find the vertex for these problems, it requires a little more work. Okay, so that means x is negative b over 2a. That's negative 2 over 2 times 1, which is negative 1. Your y is equal to h of negative 1, which is negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 3, which is 1 minus 2 minus 3, which is equal to negative 4. So your vertex is negative 1, negative 4. Once you find the vertex, everything else pretty much follows the same way. Axis of symmetry is x is equal to negative 1. C, a little bit different. We're going to factor. If we can factor, else we'll use the quadratic formula. X plus 3, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 3 or x is equal to 1. Those are your zeros. D is a max or a min, so let's pay attention to A. A is greater than 0, which means it opens up, which means I have a min, which is equal to the y-coordinate of the vertex, negative 4. E is the domain, all reals. F is the range. Y is greater than or equal to negative 4. Then we graph it. Negative 1, negative 4, and it opens up. Negative 1, negative 4, left 1, down 4. A is 1, go up 1, right 1, up 3, right 1, up 1, left 1, up 3, left 1. And there you go. Okay, same idea. It's ax squared plus bx plus c, so a is equal to 3, b is equal to negative 6, c is equal to 5. So I come over here and I find the vertex, a. The vertex of the x-coordinate of the vertex is negative b over 2a, so it's negative negative 6 over 2 times 3, so that's 6 over 6, which is 1. Y is equal to g of 1, which is equal to 3 minus 6 plus 5. 8 minus 6 is 2, so my vertex is 1, 2. B, find the axis symmetry. X is equal to 1. C, find the 0. 0 is equal to 3x squared minus 6x plus 5. I don't think that's factorable. There are no factors of 15 that add to negative 6. So if we don't know that, we use the quadratic formula. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared. 36 minus 4ac, 4 times 3 times 12. So 4 times 3 times 4 times 3 is 12, 2 times 5 is 60 over 2a, 2 times 3, which is 6. Well, this means we're not going to have any zeros because we get a negative underneath the radical. So there are no x-intercepts. Okay, make sure you note none. Okay, let's see. A, B, C, let's find D. D is max or min, so we pay attention to A. A is greater than 0, opens up, so we have a min, which is equal to the x or the y coordinate of the vertex, which is 2. E is the domain, all reals. F is the range, it's a min, so y is greater than or equal to 2. Graph it. Now 1, 2, and it opens up. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, right 1, up 2, opens up 3, then 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 9, and there is that one. Alright, that's all of it for that one. Alright, so let's look at the next one. Alright, next one, ax squared plus bx plus c. A is equal to 3, B is equal to negative 12, C is equal to 0. Alright, so I got to find the x-coordinate of the vertex. So A, x is equal to negative B over 2A. So I get 12 over 6, which is equal to 2. Y-coordinate is equal to f of 2. So I get 3 times 4 minus 12 times 2. I get 12 minus 24 is negative 12. Alright, B. Okay, so our tangent vertex is 2, negative 12. B. X equals 2. C. 0. 0 is equal to 3x squared minus 12x. You can call it GCF. 0 is equal to 3x times x minus 4. Okay, so my zero product property is 3x is equal to 0. X minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, or x is equal to 4. Alright, so that's zeros. Let's find D. D is max or the min. For A is positive, which means it opens up. So that means we've got a minimum. The minimum is equal to negative 12. Domain is all reals. That's E, and F is the range. Y is greater than or equal to negative 12. Alright, so let's graph this. Alright, so we're here, and we're going to go up, so y coordinate is 2. 2, negative 12. Let's graph that one a little bit better. Alright, so 2, negative 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Erase those spare marks there. Go up 3, right 1, up 9. 9 puts me right on the x-axis. Do the same thing going the other way. And connect the dots. There's 11 in its entirety. Okay, and let's do 12. 12. Okay, so A is equal to 4. B is equal to 4. C is equal to negative 5. Okay, so find the x-coordinate of our vertex. A, x is equal to negative b over 2a. Negative 4 over 2 times 4, negative 1/2. Then our y is h of negative 1/2, which is equal to 4 times 1/2 squared plus 4 times 1/2 minus 5. So that's 1, because that's 4 times 1/4. 1/2 squared is 1/4. 4 times 1/4 is 1. Plus 2 minus 5, which is equal to negative 2. So our vertex is negative 1/2, negative 2. Let's find the vertex. Everything else works out the same. Axis of symmetry, negative 1/2. Zeros. That's not factorable, so we got to use the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared, 16. 16 minus 4ac. 4 times a is 16 times c. 16 times negative 5 is negative 80. So 80 over 2 times 4 is 8. X is equal to negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 96 over 8. 96, I know 4 goes into it. 16, 32, 64. Yeah, 16 goes into it. Negative 4 plus or minus 4. Square root of 4 is 16. 16 goes into it 6 times. Alright, all over 8. And so I get negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 6 over 2. That would be your zeros. I know there's a little more complicated there because of the quadratic. Max or the min for D, that's greater than 0, so it opens up. So D has a minimum. The minimum is equal to the y-coordinate of the vertex, negative 2. E is the domain, which is all reals. F is the range, which is y is greater than or equal to negative 2. Let's come and graph it. here, here, and here. Oh, let me bring that down some. A is 4, so let's definitely take it over here. Okay, I'll do a different color. Negative 1/2, negative 2 is, oops, sorry. Negative 1/2, negative 2 is there. Then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. Up 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is actually off our screen there. Same thing on the other side. And there is there. So that's the end of page 3 of the review. I'll do page 4 coming up next.